keep the best quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now, please to inside.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, we have three color of pepper. We have black, red, and white. So today you can see only white pepper on the table, no red and black. And this, it is the not good and this good pepper. So they select one by hand for to select the not good pepper out.
Okay.
Yeah. And for good and not good, it has different only the color,
Right.
the size and shape. Yeah. But for the taste, it is the same.
This is good, this is bad.
Yeah.
So bad pepper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For good and not good, it is always the same taste. It is not good only for looking.
Yeah. Oh.
One by hand. We can select it by machine also, but for the machine it is not good quality like by hand.
Right.
Yeah. For machine it can tell the worker only one part.
Yeah. Oh.
And we do like this for to help the some people that they live around Kamport area also they can earn the money every day.
Right.
Yeah. When we use the machine, it is can be less the labor.
Right. Oh. Five kilos a day.
In the small plate, it is always not good pepper. And this the code number of farmer. Yeah, because we have until over 100 farmers that working with us. So we don't mix the pepper of them together.
Right.
We always put it in the code number different.
Right.
And the code we always show it to the customer because we always put it on the plastic bag that we packaging for them. So
Sure.
it's easy for us and easy for them also when we would like to know, so we can check on the website.
Right. Cool.
And in the small tank on the wood, so it is the good pepper that they process already. So when in controller, they check the quality again. If it is good, we can packaging. If not good, return. Because we have the name of them.
Right.
Yeah, and we would like to know for one worker for per day, how many kilograms that they process. So one worker, they can process only 2 or 3 kilos per day. Sometimes only 1 or 2 kilos, not until 3. Because for the pepper, it is not the same.
Yeah.
Some it has a lot of good and some it has a lot of not good. And the 3 color of pepper, it has different smell and taste. Another one we can use it for cooking different also. The most spicy black,
Right.
red. The medium red, and white it has less spicy. For the farm that they working with us, they are the member of Kamport Promotion Association also. So So the all pepper we bought only in one area in Kamport, and come from another province or another country.
They have a packing area?
Yeah. And we always export for good pepper until 80% to Europe. For USA we export also, but it has got many like France and Germany. And we have Canada, Australia, Belgium, England, Hong Kong, Korea, Spain, Switzerland. Yeah.
Awesome.
In Cambodia we sell only 20%, but only in good guest house, high class restaurant and the supermarket, not everywhere.
Yeah.
Because we don't have enough pepper. And we have to protect the name of Kamport pepper also. The season of pepper, it is only one time per year that we can harvest.
Right.
Yeah. This month is the beginning season of green pepper.
Green pepper.
Yeah.
What do you do with this leftover?
For the not good, we sell it in the quality number 2.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but we only sell to the guest house and restaurant that they use it for cooking.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Because it has no problem with flavor, the same.
Yeah.
So they can use it at the kitchen.
Right.
We don't sell it to the market or sell it to another place.
Yeah.
And we sell to the whole corn also, not in the powder.
Right. No?
And do you want to smell and taste the pepper?
Sure.
Yeah, be in the shop. White pepper. For cooking with fish and vegetable. And for the smell, stronger like lemon skin and fresh herb.
Yeah. Oh.
But for taste less spicy.
Yeah.
Red pepper. Yeah, you can put here for the rest. Medium spicy. The smell a little sweet like fruit and chili.
Yeah.
And we can use it with meat, with dessert.
Yeah.
And we can eat with some fruit like mango, strawberry. And we can eat with ice cream also. The most spicy
Black.
We can just eat with everything. It is easy for cooking for black.
Yeah. Oh.
For the smell, let's smell like fresh meat.
Yeah. Mm. Hmm.
And this one?
Ah.
Have you ever know?
No. What is that?
Long red pepper.
What is
A
it?
little sweet, sorry.
Sweet?
Long red pepper.
All right.
For the smell, a little sweet also, and stronger like
Yeah.
vanilla
Mm.
and chocolate.
Yeah.
We always use it for cooking the same black pepper with everything.
Mm.
The powder of long red pepper.
Hmm.
Salt flour.
Mm. From the salt field. Yeah.
Palm sugar.
Mm. Very good.
For sunflower, long pepper, and the pepper in Kamport province, but palm sugar in Kampong spoon. It is the one province that is the famous the palm sugar than another province in Cambodia.
Kampong Spru.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going this way.
This way is the pepper farm that working
Yeah.
with us. Yeah, it is the area of Kamport pepper.
Kampong Sri is this way.
Kampong
though.
Trai.
Yeah. Is here.
No, yeah, it is Kampong Trai. Kampong Spur.
Spru. Yeah.
Spur, it is between Phnom Penh, capital city Phnom Penh, and Sihanoukville, the road.
Ah, okay.
Between, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's towards I know, Kiriram National Park.
Kiriram.
Yeah, Kiriram.
Ah, yeah,
yeah. Yeah. Cool. And they grow durian here too. Durian.
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 Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Durian in Kampong province famous also.
Yeah.
Famous durian than another province.
Wow. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, so not finished for me, but you can look around in the shop and you can read some information also.
Okay. Thank you so much. I enjoyed that. So this tour is for Kampot pepper. The guidebook says, before the Cambodian Civil War, there wouldn't have been a restaurant in Paris that would have been without its pepper. Sultan of Asa did not want to leave its wealth to its Dutch enemies, burned down his pepper plantations, 1873 to 4. Part of the production then moved to Cambodia and the Kampot region. The Spice Islands, the Moluccas, were under Dutch control. I don't know where Asa was. Guess in the Malaysian or Indonesian archipelagos. Asa War in Indonesia, and I guess Indonesia. In the 1900s, 8,000 tons of pepper was being exported. Pepper is by far the main colonial export crop. Almost all the pepper consumed in France, 2,600 tons in 1928, comes from Indochina. There's an old winnowing machine. Turn the crank and it blows a fan in here. And the fan blows the husk out one and the pepper into the other. Use it for rice too. Pulverizing. Pesticide spraying. Pepper. Pepper. It's a vine. Tropical forest, hot, humid climate. He's grafting today. Starts producing at 3 years old, maximum at 6 to 7 years old. Be 5 meters tall, can live 30 years. Productivity falls after 15 years, almost nil after 20. Harvested once a year, March to May. One to 2 kilos per standard. Can reach 3 kilos of dry pepper in exceptional conditions. And it's all the same, it's just when you pick it. White pepper, fully mature. Turns bright red on the vine. Red pepper. Red pepper is extremely rare spice. I thought it was like tea, just when you pick it, but maybe it's not exactly true. Cadote Campo pepper, sun-dried. But the Khmer Rouge destroyed all the peppers because they just wanted to plant rice, you know. Their crazy idea was to triple their rice production. Palm flower sugar. Borassus flabellifer. Not to be confused with palm oil. Palm oil is grown in Indonesia. They're slashing and burning the rainforest there to put in palm oil plantations. The orangutan is going to be done very soon because of it. Don't buy anything with palm sugar, palm oil in it. It's like the new rage, actually, for healthy fats and shit. But if you do buy it, you gotta make sure it's sourced organically, which is bullshit. You just slap a label on it, corrupt. More than 3 million wild palm trees grow naturally throughout Cambodia. It's also the national symbol of the kingdom. Very important role in providing a source of income for many Khmer. Kampong spew, protected geographical indication. I went through Kampong spew on my way here by Sanukville. We're at farmland pepper, by the way. They have a geographical distinction, like French cheeses. Green pepper's gotta be eaten pretty quick, huh? So now we're in green pepper season. Went across the old French bridge here. I'm over by Big Durian after I filled my motorbike up. Took 2 hours by minivan to get over here from Sanukville. I went out to some of the southern islands. Kampong spew is here. This is Phnom Penh up here. This is Kep area down here. So today I'll go up here to the waterfall. I was gonna stick around town, but it's a nice day and you don't know what the weather's gonna do. So I thought I should get out to the national park while the weather's nice. For $6 a night I have a decent room here. Kama Sutra guest house. I got lucky, they dropped me off right in front. I had to yell at the driver like 3-4 times to get him to stop though. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well balanced in sucrose and fructose. Does not need refining. It's got all its minerals and trace elements. Potassium, magnesium, vitamin C, glutamine, arginine. Glycemic index below 30, much healthier sugar than others. Collection usually from November to March. Some farmers harvest the juice all year round. Juice is drained from the flower stems. Palm sap's harvested after squeezing and cutting of palm inflorescence. Boil for 3 hours and 15 minutes. During agitation of 30 minutes. We used some of this in cooking when we made chili paste to make a mock in my cooking class. It was delicious. And then they have salt farms here too. In the Gulf of Thailand here. I wanna taste the saline, wanna kiss away your tears. Really had me going, wishing on a star. The black holes that surround you are heavier by far. Believe in your confusion. I didn't post my video yet from the Tobacco and Salt Museum in Japan, in Tokyo. They just relocated over across the river, not far from Skytree. But I don't have that shit up. My old YouTube got taken down when I started a new YouTube channel. I don't know why. You're allowed to have two. So weird. I think because they saw that it had 20,000 videos and they just figured, must be spam. And I'm like, it's not fucking spam. It's been open since you opened YouTube. I've been uploading. I mean, some of the earlier quality, my shit's pretty, you know, shooting with like an original iPhone, it's like pretty shitty quality. But it's like legit. And then you fill out a form like, can you put it back up? They're like, no. You fill out another form, can you put it back up? No. I'm like, alright, fuck you. Famous French saline, Gironde in French Brittany. 2012. So they only just started doing this. Only a few salt production sites in the world have the weather conditions needed to produce the great fleur de sel. Flower of the sun, huh? I know they have some big salt production down in Guerrero Negro area on the Baja Peninsula in Mexico. It's owned by the Japanese, I think, actually. Big salt production fields down there. It's where the gray whales go to birth. Been meaning to make it down there for years in the wintertime. Oh, it tastes the saline. Really had me going. Wishing on the star. Black holes that surround you. Heavier by far. Romanticizing the peppers. spice mortar. We use the mortar and pestle to make our chili paste in my cooking class. It's pretty cool. The Kamport Survival Guide. I always assume it's Campo, but if you say Campo, people are like, where's that? I'll be like, Kamport? Oh yeah. I'll be like, isn't it French? Home Depot? No. Home Depot. But no, it's Kamport. I had really good ribs last night at the Rusty Nail. Best ribs in Cambodia. Very generous portions. What was it, like $6? They have a challenge if you can eat all their ribs in an hour. It's like half price. They have like this huge portion. Yeah, I did not like Sihanoukville. It's like trashy as hell. If you're like a beach person, I guess it's nice, and you just go to like the nice beach. Otris was nice. Some of the islands had nice beaches. But if you hang out in Sihanoukville, it's like, ugh. And like all the Cambodians are going to come down this weekend because it's going into Christmas and New Year's. I was like, I was done anyway. I saw everything I wanted to, but... So they work with 100 farmers. This farm link. Only taste of saline when it gives away your tears. You really had me going. You're wishing on a star. The black holes that surround you are heavier by far. It's Duncan Sheik, barely breathing. They make this productions. Only taste of saline. I wonder if they do a Kopi Luwak version of pepper, where they have the civet eat the pepper and poop it out, and then it's... Ugh. They were doing that on the Bolavan Plateau. Well, originated Kopi Luwak is Indonesian, from Indonesian coffee plantations, but they use the term everywhere for it. And the pooped out coffee gets dried and twanged into extra special coffee. Miss Alabama once again, and I think it's a sin. Well, I'm gonna get back on the road. $4. Look at this beautiful motorbike. It's got to be the nicest one I've rented. $4. My room is $6, so that my base of living here is $10 a day. I was paying $15, $20 a night for rooms in Sihanoukville, and just not enjoying it. I'm not a beach person. I used to be a lifeguard. My life's not so stressful. I need to like zone out on the fucking beach and like ruin my fair skin. Why? Like if I had when I was a lifeguard, you have the opportunity to tan over like a couple months in the summer. Even then, you develop a nice tan for like a month at the most, and then it's almost gone immediately as soon as you stop working. Season's over. Dermatologist is like, yeah, you better quit that shit. I'm gonna start cutting pieces off you. You're like, yeah, all right. Okay, right. Vanilla. Native to Central America, live up to 15 years, produce fruit from the 3rd year. The flowers appear between February and April. Due to the disappearance of particular species of bee, they must be pollinated by hand to produce the fruit. Fruit will develop for 9 months until its crop will undergo 9 months of treatment to ensure its preservation for several years. Well, you know where most of the world's vanilla is grown. I think it's 80% of the world's vanilla supply, I've read, is grown on the island of Madagascar. And so, when Madagascar has, you know, anything whip through like a hurricane or a blight. Vanilla prices skyrocket. I miss Obama once again, and I think it's a sin. Kamport Pepper Garden since 2006. Farmling's been selecting, gathering, refining, and exporting the crops over 120 farmers. Average size of the pepper garden. Typical Kamport pepper garden, average size 150 poles of pepper, producing around 200 kilograms of Kamport pepper. To put things in perspective, private investors' Kamport farms can range from 20,000 to 60,000 poles of Kamport pepper, producing from 30 to 100 tons of pepper. Jewel of the region, blah blah blah. Located in very remote areas, difficult to get around. Kampong Troc, 40 kilometers away. They usually have a rice plantation which secures the food safety net all year round. So, different steps. Harvested from the farms once a year, March to June. Farmers proceed to first sun dry after harvest, generally on the floor during 7 days. Farmling collects and selects peppers from the farm. Pepper is cleaned using traditional method at Farmling's premises, sun drying on the elevated nets, protected from dust, insects until the suitable moisture is obtained to ensure good preservation and the best flavor. Hand sorting has to happen right after drying in order to secure the level of humidity. Hand sorting is the only technique to ensure highest quality. Small replica of a pepper plantation. Dead wooden pole, shading from the strong sunlight. Constantly maintained, remove the grass, fertilize the vines, ensure water is provided. It will take 3 to 4 years for pepper plant to mature and start producing good peppercorn. Yay! Peppers! Pepper! You like the peppers? I get a little whiff of that pepper and I go crazy. Go crazy. You like the pepper? What is this? Water apple? Chinese apple? Wax apple? You like the pepper? When you go in there, the lady should come up to you and look at you crazy eyed and go, "You like the peppers?" And then just take like a big bite of like a handful of peppers in her mouth, like all the little peppers fall into the ground, and she like stuffs it in her mouth. Be classic. I'd give a big tip for that. Can you imagine eating that much pepper too? I'd like to do that. Just like wait for like a tour group of like young people to come in that would get it. I think it's hilarious. Just like buy some pepper and wait for someone to come in, and then like have like a little fake name tag like you work there. And like grab them before they go inside and be like, take them for a tour. And then be like, "So, do you like the peppers?" Alright. Looks like a tuk-tuk tour has arrived. I was gonna go on a tour today, but they stopped doing. I think the boat tipped over that does the Firefly tours, so it was suspended. So I was like, I'll just rent a motorbike. They're gonna charge me 10 for the tour since they usually charge 15, but they can't do the boat portion anymore. And I was like, for $10 I can have breakfast, rent a motorbike, buy lunch, drive around, buy petrol.